Hi, I'm Lindsay. Welcome back to Loudmouth Lashes. Today I'm just going to show you a really quick 3-color eyeshadow tutorial. My right eye is already done, and all we're going to need for this is your eyeshadow. This happens to be Natasha Denona. It's a mini palette called Cupid, and then you need your eyeshadow brush. This brush is from Seint. You can use any eyeshadow brush that you want and any eyeshadow. This just happens to be the color story that I'm using today. When you close your eye, you are going to notice the shape of your eye. You're going to look where your eye stops. You're going to look where your eyebrow stops. And you're going to imagine a line between the two. That angle will help elongate and keep you with the snatched look on your face. You don't want to come outside of that, or it's going to draw you down and make you look heavy. You want to stay from that spot and work in. So let's go ahead and do the left eye and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I am fair toned, so you want to keep a color here that's closer to your skin tone. Within a shade lighter, a shade darker, about the same tone. So I, out of these, am going to use the second color here. I'm just going to put the product on the brush. These eyeshadows are so soft and smooth is what I'm trying to say. I blow the excess off, close my eye, I pat on the product. The further down you hold your eye brush, the more control that you have. We're just patting to add the product to the lid. Now we're going to come back and we're just going to do a windshield washer motion, and I'm right in the crease. And it's okay to stop and look. Open your eyes. Close again. Open. Close. You can tell where that crease is. I want to make sure that I bring that color up above that crease too. If I don't, when I do this and I stop, you won't have any color here. It'll stop and you can only see it when you're looking down or when your eyes are open. We want to make sure that we have color above that crease. And if you're just doing one color, that would be it. You're literally dabbing here so that you go, that's as far out as you want to go. You're going to dab to apply the product and bring it back in. And then just to make sure you get the lower lid, it's just tapping. One shadow, done. This is a 3-color eyeshadow. So what we're doing, I am adding water to my brush, which I already did before I started, and we're going to use this shimmer, this light color shimmer. Or you can use your finger. So I'm just going to use the small end of my brush and get the shimmer on there. Now that would be okay. It's softer, it's more subtle. I like it to pop a little bit more. I'm just gonna take my finger, get the product right on my finger. You see that huge difference? I love shimmers and glitters. I like other people being able to enjoy them, but I enjoy them, so I want to see them. I'm just adding a little bit of brightness to the inside of my eye. It's going to help create an open look. Now, this would be a great 2-color eyeshadow look, and you could stop and be done. You could always come back in with that first color and add it above the crease, and you're just blending. Remember, don't come out further than this, our imaginary line between the outside of your eye and the bottom of your eyebrow. 2-color eyeshadow look, done. We're gonna use this red. Just get a little product on there. Now with this, I'm gonna use it to line underneath my eye. Pay attention to when you're looking straight ahead. Where your pupil stops, that's where your color stops. And you can always bring it further in if you get them uneven, if you just want more color there. It's literally personal preference. Let's try different looks. I still feel like this eye is darker, so I'm going to add more over here. And I'm going to go ahead and add it to the top. Remember our line. I'm just dabbing that color right there, right on that same line. And then I'm gonna draw it in to my crease. Windshield wiper motion, and it's literally just bringing that color in. You can stop halfway. I brought it a little bit further, and I think that I need to add just a tiny bit to this one to even them out. And remember, start at the outside and come in, because it's always okay to add more. Just lean back a little bit. Your eye is still open so that you can see what you're doing, but you're able to see your color placement. Come up. If you need to go higher, you can go higher. The higher you go, the more dramatic. I did just accidentally get some color right there. All you have to do is either use a clean brush or the fluffy side, because that had our lighter color on it. I'm just gonna blend that. And these Natasha Denona shadows are so buttery that a little bit goes a really long way. And they buff right out. You can always add to, but you can't always remove. Just remember that. You can always take a little concealer, clean this up if you wanted it to be a super sharp line. I personally don't do that. I just stop here. 3-color eyeshadow look, done. And just remember, you can always smooth it out. You can go back and add more shimmer. You can use water. You can use your color, excuse me. You can always add water to your brush. Use your finger, or just use some setting spray on your brush. Tapping it in. Now, I'm just gonna lightly come over the top of that, and it marries those 2 colors. And shimmer will hold color too. So if you ever want to, you could take some of that red and you could go right over that shimmer like this. Make it a little bit more dramatic. I'm not gonna do my eyeshadow, excuse me, I can't talk today. I'm not gonna do my eyeliner or my mascara on here, but I am going to get those done, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the final look. Used a micro tip Stila felt tip eyeliner and Essence Lash Princess Volume and Curl in the color pink, and it is not waterproof, so it's very easy to remove at the end of the night. And here's the final look. You did it! Eyeshadow of your choice. Eyeshadow brush. Doesn't have to be double-ended. This is what I prefer because I have more control with using this bullet tip. You guys have been amazing like always. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe, and I will see you in our next video.